everybody, welcome to my channel. For new people, my name is Ella and we do here every day different readings, and this specific reading today is going to be actually dedicated to a topic which everybody wants to know, but it's probably one of the hardest questions as well. When will you either be with a person that you think your soulmate is, or when will you meet your soulmate or twin flame or whatever it is you want to meet? So the purpose of the reading is not to be so much stuck on the timing as like, oh, okay, it's gonna happen in a year or whatever, let me wait for it. I'm a true believer that it depends on our own spiritual process. It can happen either faster because we're doing our spiritual work and we're really creating different positive actions that helping our energy to a certain level, or it takes longer if we self-sabotage. So this is not so much about the timing, even though maybe we will see for some of you, but it's more about really just figuring out where are you in your process, what are some of the lessons you're still learning, and maybe even when is this thing finally gonna happen. Anyway guys, let's get started. We're gonna have four options here. So these are your options. Pile number one, we have here, I'm not sure what is it, little turtle. Pile number two, a crystal ball, very heavy ball by the way. Number three is this, I don't know, whatever. And number four is a sugar skull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pick one, take your time, meditate, concentrate, whatever you need to do. And after you pick your pile, just go to the timestamp. So, for those of you who chose pile number one, which was I think the turtle, let's see what you got. You have here companion. It's up to you. Improving health. Recovery. Have hope for the future. New energies are coming in. A new door is opening. Step over the threshold. The moon. 8 of Cups. 7 of Cups and the Empress. Ooh, this is very, very interesting energy. I'm actually resonating with it myself as well. I'm getting that people who chose pile number one could have already met a person that they will likely be with, because the companion card showed up as the first card here. What I'm getting though is that this person is still kind of like I'm not sure even what their deal is, but they are not fully present. I feel like they feel your love, they accept your love, but I don't feel like they give you all that love back. For some of you, this person is going through a process, after which when this process, will go to the place where it needs to be, they will be the one who will be giving you more, because they deep down, they know that you're always there for them, you're always giving them. But I feel like some of you guys probably have already met the person you will be with. The thing is though, I always suggest to not get so much caught up on it, because you don't want to kind of just be like all set in your mind that this is the only person I'll ever be with and kind of like miss out on everything else that life offers you. What I'm getting from this person is that there is a health issue that they could be dealing with at the moment. So hope you can see these cards, because improving health and recovery, it's, for most of them it will be a health issue, it could be a health issue, it could be addictions, it could be anything, it could be even like not necessarily physical health manifestation, it could be something like just mind patterns. Maybe they were engaging in some kind of unhealthy psychological patterns, but they are recovering from it. Yeah, definitely, like this energy is very, very strong here. I feel like they sense you have very strong feminine energy. Maybe this is a kind of broken person who deep down craves you so much because they feel your motherly energy, your feminine energy, your nurturing energy. You could be this divine feminine energy, twin flame, whatever. Very beautiful. Some of you are Taurus or Libra. Doesn't have to be, but very, very beautiful person here with a lot, big heart, very motherly energy. Whoever is around you feels happy, whoever is around you're making life of different people better day by day with just your presence. Even if you don't do anything, maybe sometimes you feel like you gotta take care of everyone, because this is how mothers always feel, you always gotta be there for everybody. But I sense that just your existence in this world is already shifting vibrations higher. And what's interesting here, we have here 7 of Cups, we have here 8 of Cups and the Moon. What I'm getting from this combination is that this connection with this person could be extremely confusing. Like there is a sense, there's telepathic connection, you can sense sometimes when they think of you, there's synchronicities, weird stuff going on, which is kind of like telling you that yeah, this person could be the one, but then they do something that you completely like don't understand, like how this could even be, and there's all this confusion. You could be dreaming about each other. Like I think you already know who this person is, pile number one. You could be dreaming about each other, but at the same time feeling very confused because, you know, nothing makes sense. In a sense, even some of you really kind of got tired of it and decided to walk away. Maybe you're thinking about walking away from the situation. Well, I'm not gonna tell you if it's the right choice to walk away or not. I just feel like you are here. Like you need to really love yourself. I think you give so much love to another person and give so much love to other people, you forget about yourself. Like that's the thing, sometimes like, especially feminine energies, like we are by nature wired to always be thinking about another person. What is he doing? What is he feeling? How is he? What can I do? Like your own life is happening also, and I'm not saying abandon them, nothing like it, but just something to consider. Really ask yourself, what is it you want? This person is recovering. I think they feel about you also what you feel. But, you know, when you're in a place where you can barely take care of yourself, not often you can take care of others. So I sense that it's just like the timing really when you're going to be with them or not going to be with them, it's up to you. There is no specific timing. I feel this person here done a lot of work on themselves, maybe even for others. There is nothing really kind of like, you don't really have any kind of heavy karmas to resolve, to be honest. I'm getting that it's really for you, it's just doors are open. Where do you want to go? These two cards also suggest new beginnings. You have these two cards. First card says, have hope for the future, new energies are coming in. A new door is opening, step over the threshold. So, you know, this could be very much likely that with this person, things could improve in the near future, somewhat, you know, nearby. Maybe after you walk away. But what I'm getting is that like a lot of new energies will be just coming in for you, because I feel like you did decide to walk away from something that was confusing, or maybe you're thinking about it. You can always choose to walk away from just confusion. You don't need to abandon the entire thing. Maybe you can just decide to drop everything that was driving you nuts, that you couldn't figure out, and be like, you know what, this is no longer part of my life. I want to move forward. And maybe this is actually an action you need to take in order to, you know, invite all of these new energies. Maybe this is what it takes. I'm also getting that some of you, this is weird, okay. I very rarely get this kind of messages. It always freaks me out because it's a bit of a weird tingling feeling. This card is starseed children, but I'm getting that some of you will have a child, maybe even with this person, who will be very special. Maybe even two children I'm seeing for some. And the one person could be some kind of healer, another person could have, there is little music notes here, this little baby is holding, and the person could have even music talent. These children are going to be very special. I think for some of you, I don't know if you resonate with this, how like babies choose their mothers, like, you know, before they're born. I feel like there is some soul, maybe souls even, that chose you already. But it doesn't have to be with this just person. I just feel like you are this strong, feminine, fierce energy, like very strong. And the person who you're dealing with is just still in the process of healing, but they're recovering though. So there is all this confusion, all these things. I feel in a way it's up to you how the situation will go. If you want it, you can have it. If you want to walk away, that can happen as well. I do sense that probably you've already met this person who you're seeking. So anyway, if it doesn't resonate, feel free to of course check other piles, and let's move to number 2. So pile number 2, let's see what you guys got. We have here beggar, compromise, perfect timing, let peace prevail, embrace enlightenment, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. Ooh, very different energy than pile number 1. For piles number one, I think you are still working on yourself. There is still a lot of things you are kind of learning about your shadow side and about your, you know, your light attributes. I sense that some of you here could still be going through a process where you need to let go of an idea that you need another person, whether you already met them. I think for some of you, you haven't really met this person yet. You're still waiting. It's still kind of like working out in divine timing. But I'm getting that there is still this process where you're learning how to stand on your own, because this is beggar card is, you know, when you depend on others, basically. This could be codependency issues that you still may be addressing. Maybe even a person you'll be connecting with is still working through these issues. But what I'm also sensing here is that only when you can let go of the need someone to save you, to heal you, and trust me, like when I say these things, it's not because I'm like such enlightened being, but I went through many years of my life when I couldn't pay my bills, when I couldn't do anything on my own. I always just depended on a man, on a boyfriend, on whoever to take care of me. Like I always had this need, and it never led anywhere good. I mean, you can get partners and boyfriends, of course, like especially if you're a woman, who will take care of you in some way. But if you really want a soulmate, this is where soulmate always triggers all your issues. So you might need to learn to be independent before you can meet them, so that, you know, they don't really, like, you don't need them to survive. You only want them to grow more, to ascend. Soulmate and twin flame both are most difficult relationships, because they're gonna make you do your spiritual work 24/7. You will feel like you need to, you know, like it's your job, basically. You know? We also have here compromise and perfect timing. And I'm also getting Six of Swords and Seven of Pentacles here. What I'm sensing from this energy is that you need to see, just in general, like how much of your self-worth you usually compromise when you're dealing with others. Like, let's say if you know, I don't know, it's almost like it's showing me where I used to be like years before. Like when you know, for example, you're not looking for one-night stands, let's say, or for casual dating, but let's say a person who you're connecting with or people you attract, they only resonate on that frequency. Do you really want to compromise what you want? I mean, it's not like you're gonna get it eventually. Yes, people change, but very often, you know, when people say they're only looking for hookups, that they mean it, you know? So maybe you even, it's not even that, at least if you're aware of it, it's not so bad. But what if, let's say, you know deep down you don't want anymore just empty dates or just some kind of sleeping around or whatever it is. I don't know what your situation is, but you keep telling yourself that, oh well, at least something better than nothing. You just need to address all these questions, I think, within yourself. What is it you're compromising? Are you compromising your own self-worth and your own value? I mean, think about it. I feel like you are still in the process of this maturation, and when you finally can let go of certain patterns, I think for some of you it has to do with childhood abandonment issues, just feeling not enough, feeling not loved, maybe parents left them here. You can be ready to meet this person, because here we also, like, love conquers death. I think maybe some of you even had loss of somebody here, but you will eventually get to a place, and I think the person who's your soulmate is still also going through this process, where you both will be, you know, you see this feminine masculine energy here, and they both are very like peaceful. When you will be able to be just in this frequency of just peace, of you know, of embracing whatever is happening with you, not begging anyone for anything, not like being codependent, not being so needy, but just really like offering something pure to another person. They are the person you'll be connecting with. Could be even mourning somebody right now. Maybe they had loss recently in their life. And you, I feel like, are just learning how to let go of any kind of frequencies that's not in your best interest, and becoming just very feminine, very balanced energy. Because what I'm also getting for this person in pile number 2 is that some of the energies you're currently engaging in could be like overly anxiety, could be overdoing things, trying too hard, maybe. I don't know, I hope I'm not offending you, but it's just the things that are coming up. They don't resonate well with feminine energy, especially like divine feminine, whatever it's called, energy. But I get that in the end, you will, when you go through this process, you will be married to a soulmate. If the committed relationship is what you want, it will be very, very happy relationship as well. You will be like a good marriage even. When is it gonna happen? It's gonna happen in the perfect timing. So, but I feel, especially for this pile number 2, you really need to learn these lessons of not being too codependent, not being too needy. And I think also like somebody here has lost somebody recently, either you or maybe person you're connecting with, they're growing still through this. They're still learning how to let go. So just really, most important message I got for you was about compromise. Do you ever feel you compromise your self-worth? Do you ever let people treat you not the way you believe you should be treated? These patterns need to be eliminated before you can go into a place where you are ready, you know, to welcome the soulmate into your life, or if, let's say, maybe you already met them, to go to the next level. So anyway, pile number 2, I hope you liked it. Let's move to pile number 3. Okay, so let's get started. For all of you who chose pile number 3, let's see what you have. I have here servant, get more information. A year from now, you guys got actually timing here. Okay. Seek a wise elder. Return from underworld, engage in life. 5 of Cups. Justice. Judgments. Wow. 9 of Wands. Hierophants. Alright. So the energy I'm getting here, it could be either 2 different groups, or maybe you resonate with both. I'm getting that somebody here either was already in a relationship or marriage that was kind of not, you know, very, how to say, easy. Or alternatively, they could also be even in a place like a job or some kind of commitment. I'm getting here a commitment here, but not a positive one, a commitment that gets your soul basically drained. Because this card, return from the underworld, engage in life, has to do with you just not being present, not enjoying the everyday sunshine, not enjoying the everyday blessing, you know, of being alive, of, you know, having your heart beating, breathing the air, you know. This is all blessings, by the way. This is already, when you have this, you already need to be grateful. But in the sense here, somebody lost completely touch with all of this side of life, and it's almost like they are feeling sometimes so drained that they're not even alive. And this 5 of Cups card here only confirms that. You see how this even colors here at this very, very dark, very, you know, like there is lack of light here. It's very, very, like the sun is gone here. Somebody here is very sad about something. And we also got here Hierophants, Justice, and Judgment. So I think for some people it could be about letting go of this commitment, whether it's divorce with, let's say, a person who was very, very toxic, or just a marriage that could never go really to any other level. You know, it's about letting this go here. Maybe some of you dealing with divorce, or maybe some of you just need to separate from some kind of situation where you felt stuck, like you didn't feel alive, because this is your wake-up call. This is this judgment. This is time. I'm not telling anybody to go and divorce anyone or quit their jobs. I'm just saying for some of you who are already maybe dealing with these energies, the reason why it's happening is because this is the time to, you see how this was underworld, but this is like technically judgment day, when everybody is like, you know, up and running again. So it's almost like you feel dead emotionally, and it's time to just go up, raise up. Alternatively, maybe it could also be a person you're dealing with. They could be going through this process right now. So that's what I'm sensing here. And let me see. I'm getting here that somebody here is in this very much servant energy, and what it says is really like shadow attribute here is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. So what I'm getting here is that some of you are stuck in this, whether it's karmic relationship, marriage, or it's a job you don't really like, not because you actually want to be there, but because you are like, oh, how am I going to survive? How am I going to make money? You know, when you operate on that level of frequency, and I'm telling you this, sharing you this because I went through this personally, is because, you know, honestly, you are in this place where you feel all this lack. You know, it's almost like from this lack mindset, only more lack can come. Abundance never comes from lack. So if you want to get to a place where you can get abundance, it's about shifting your consciousness that, you know what, I'm whole, I'm perfect, the light is with me, you know, the light, creator, whatever, universe will give me everything I need, and I'm moving forward with my life. Because when you are so much in a serving other person, over accommodating other, knowing that it's time to move on from whether it's a job, whatever kind of situation you have, which really kind of been holding you hostage, and you're saying that I'm staying here because, oh, I need a house or I need money, you know, you can stay there, but I don't know where you're gonna go from that place. You know, I'm not sure that, like, you know, miracles happen when you make them happen together, of course, with a positive light force, but it's something to think about as well. For some of you, what I'm also getting is that you need help of somebody. This card says seek a wise elder, so maybe it's your parent or a father or I don't know, some kind of figure. So whatever it is, some kind of figure, maybe it's a father, maybe a father figure, maybe somebody in your family, maybe it's just expert of some kind. I feel like you need help of this person, because if you get more information, situation will somehow shift. There is a way out of whatever situation you feel. If of course it resonates, that there is like, you feel there is no way out, there is a way out actually, but you really need to seek experts, you need to seek help, you need to ask for help, you know, of your angels, you need to ask for help of, you know, there's a lot of people in this world like who actually really want to help others. So like sometimes if you run into what you believe in this world, if your belief is that no one will ever help you and no one cares about you, so what are you going to experience? But if you feel like must be somebody out there that can help me, you know, you will find it, you will find your way. Because I feel like you're very close to whatever it is, the completion of the cycle. This is 9 of Wands here, it's almost one more wand and you're at 10 of Wands stage, and like it's almost like the burden will be finally lifted here. You're almost there, do not give up, believe that somebody will help you, ask for help, ask for a way out of the situation. And I'm also getting here a year from now, you could either be meeting a person who's your soulmate, or if you already met this person, you will be with them. It could happen in less than a year, you know, maybe a year from now, everything will be completely finished and where it needs to be, because there's a lot of different forces I'm getting here, kind of like really conspiring for this connection to succeed. Even when you want to give up, you're seeing that probably, you know, like, if you already met, of course, this person, you're seeing that there is something that pushing you to be with them. Like you get a lot of help here. I think some of you also could be soon being like in the more of a divine union, which is, you know, twin flame soulmate type of situation. So you're almost there, don't give up, you know, but you need to finish some things before you're fully ready to be with this person, okay? Everything will be okay. Go figure out what is it you need to do. Don't be afraid, don't self-sabotage, you will do just fine. Anyway guys, let's move to pile number 4. So for all of you who picked number 4, let's see what is it you're dealing with. We have here storyteller, gambler. Within the next few weeks, ooh, big happy changes. No need to worry. Look for a sign. Wow, I got a lot of cards from here for you. There is something better. Seek the symbols, decipher their meaning. How funny. We got look for a sign here as well. Be courageous. Truth conquers all. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups and the Lovers. Ooh. Wow, for this group I'm actually, hold on. 9 of Cups. For this group I'm getting, you guys are very close to either meeting in person or whatever, manifesting your union. For some of you it could literally happen, well, within the next few weeks. Let's not take it so literally, but I'm getting it's very soon. Very, very soon. I'm getting like you are being guided right now. You're getting a lot of synchronicities. Let's see. I'm almost getting like that there is 2 people here in this connection. Oh my god, okay. Oh. I just saw something and I was like, okay, hold on. So, there's 2 people in this connection. One person or both could have connection to music, some kind of writing. One person is a writer or musician, something like that. And they have this very creative ability to storytell. Another person could literally actually be also very much into reading cards, or could even be maybe playing cards like poker. But there is cards here for sure. This person could be into astrology, tarot, all these things. What is it also when you do regular playing cards? For sure. And, you know, it's almost like the two here, like this person who is gambler, who is like with cards or maybe astrologer or tarot reader, they are actually much better at expressing themselves than this person over here, storyteller, because technically they're supposed to be more expressful, but they, I feel like, are not. I hope it's not confusing for you, because it's like there's these two energies. They have the aspect of each other, but they also like kind of like mirror what the other doesn't have. So anyway, very interesting. Let's see. And we also have here Three of Pentacles, which is creativity. I think that you are working on creative project. If you are any kind of creative, your creative project will be instrumental for you to become closer to your soulmate. It's just what it is. Deal with it. You know, even if it's hard for you to work on this creative project, I don't know, start where you are, whatever it is. Don't try to in one day, I don't know, become Beyonce or whoever. Like, you know, start where you are. Trust me, universe really wants you to do this. It will push you, it will help you, but you need to take that first step. It's not gonna take this first step for you, really, like, honestly. As much as it wants to, it cannot. It will only interfere by giving you help and all these things once you're already starting. But right now you need to take this first step. Because I'm getting here somebody, again, is very creative. There's very creative energy. One person here is an artist for sure in this connection. Social also, love themselves. And I think you're very close. You're like so close to being in union with this person. Like so close, closer than ever. All your wishes come true, all your dreams come true. For some of you, it's a process that's been happening. 6 and 9 number comes up. Maybe you met this person either in summer, maybe you met them in June. I'm seeing for some people. For some of you, it's been going on for like 9 months or something with the number 9. For some people, even 6 years. Like a lot been going on here, and a lot of process was happening here. Very interesting connection though two people have. I feel like the lesson, oh my god, it's okay. I didn't pick this pile, but I don't know. Okay, bear with me. Again, possible that this is like a twin flame soulmate situation. Look at the lady and look at the gentleman here. The man here needs to learn courage. I feel like the man here is a nervous wreck. Wants to move forward, wants to do something, cannot speak. Almost like, you know how Eminem in the like 8th Mile, when he had to go and do a battle and he couldn't, and like, you know, like how the song lyric goes, like the words won't come out, you know. I'm not gonna like rap this now. But like he's choking. Like, this is your man here. He's learning how to be courageous. I'm getting also here Taurus and Leo could be energies that are here. Taurus, Leo, yeah. Taurus, Leo, maybe Capricorn even. But it's like he cannot talk. He knows what he needs to do, but he lacks courage. And that's why when I was reading this energy, I was like, so weird. They're a storyteller, but why can't they talk? Why are they not good at communication? Weird. Okay. And it's like, the challenge of the person here is to learn to be courageous. Just really freaking man up. And if you want something, speak. Like, talk. Because, you know, part of their blessing also, when they do this, when they start talking, even though it's scary for them, some major blessing for them will open up in their life. I don't know, maybe they've been working hard on a project, but it wasn't quite making it to a point where it needs to be. Whatever it is they were doing, but it was like they're working, and yes, they're getting something, but it's not where they need to be. It's because they haven't unlocked one door that is the key to all their blessings. Energetically, whatever is the hardest thing for us to do is the one that behind it we can overcome. What's called, you know, Kabbalistically it's called like tikkun, like, you know, overcoming something, like regaining sparks of our soul's lost light. But this person needs to learn courage. Have courage and be kind, just like in a Cinderella movie. But for the woman part in this connection, because I think this is also people already know each other, she needs to learn the feminine energy. She needs to learn how to trust her intuition. Also be courageous, but in her own way. Like, woman's courage is not about going and fist fighting and whatever. Nobody's courage really is that way. But it's a very, you know, it's a courage that's, you look at this woman, just like in this picture, you know, how she's holding this like green stone, how there is this, I forgot what's the name of this cat, mountain cat or whatever, next to her. For her, it's about finding her strength in not having to run after anyone, chase anyone and do anything, but really just trust the process. And also the card literally says, seeks the symbols and their meaning. And we also got here, look for a sign. So I think she is getting from her guides, from her angels, from the universe, different signs of what she needs to do, where she needs to be, how what needs to happen. But I think this person over here, like just like he is lacking courage, she lacks this moment where she's fully believing that whatever is happening, whatever is meant to happen with her, and whatever like their souls made a promise when they came to this world is gonna happen. She needs to have faith in that. She needs to connect to her own independence. I'm also getting, because cats are very independent, and also not take any SHIET from someone. So if let's say he is acting like a, you know, I don't want to go into more abbreviations, but you know, she needs to know how to not accept that, how to say, you know what, no, good stuff, guys. No need to worry, because that's the thing, she's worried. What if, I'm getting some of you here are like, oh, but what if I walk away, or what if I don't work harder on this, what if he will meet other girl and have kid or whatever. Scary, right? Because not everybody wants to deal with that stuff. Like, I understand totally how you feel, but you need to believe, like, your faith is bigger than your problem. That needs to be your mindset, because something better will happen. There is something better. It's not really about another person, but something better is just, something better is coming, because this card, big happy changes, is here as well. And it's almost like for some of you, it's even within the next few weeks. You know, don't get caught up on timing. But I keep seeing in this card, for whatever reason, I'm seeing like a Christmas time, I don't know, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, December. And like during holiday season, for some of you, something will come. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be in a union, but whatever, if, you know, like, maybe there will be a lot of people who will be in a union. But there is something that needs to be addressed also with choices and with creative project. Want it to happen sooner, go and face whatever is the most difficult thing for you to do. Because I feel for them, they are lacking this courage in either talking to you or being with you or communicating with you or even admitting their feelings to you. This is the same process you're going through with either this business venture or this creative project, because you like, how you feel about this project has a lot to do also how they feel about you and how they choose not to approach you or how they feel like they can't or whatever. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this pick a pile reading. I really love doing it, actually. Like, I think it wasn't like we're sitting waiting for anyone, but we're kind of just looking at the process, what needs to happen before, you know, happy changes will happen. So anyway, just again, I'm reminding you, I'll be in Miami. I will be in Miami for about a week. About a week. I'm coming December 5, so if you wanna book me, I still have some availability, but it's like everything is booking up fast, because there's a lot of things I need to do, like while I'm there, besides, you know, all of this good stuff. So just let me know ASAP. Please don't wait till last moment, because I will feel very sad if, let's say, somebody wants to book me and I will not be able to because something else I need to do, okay? So just let me know ASAP. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. If you have Instagram, I'm Astro in Wonderland there. And anyway, guys, thank you very, very much. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.